Alright, so just a minor update here. We're working on moving around the plants a little bit. We've got the mango trees that are growing real well. There's another one sprouting up right there. It's pretty thin, probably because it took a while to grow, but it's still looking pretty nice. The one here that had some leaves that were dying is starting to create some new leaves there. These two are still starting to spread their own leaves. This one and these three are still growing nice and strong. Pretty green, still pretty sturdy. A little sproutling there is still coming up. So far, no new growth on any of the other mangoes. Still have all these dragon fruits. The pineapple's doing well. Still no more brown growth on it, besides just a little bit at a couple of the tips. Barely anything though. That's real nice. That's all that brownness stopped as soon as we put it underneath the grow light. Speaking of grow light, doing good. Heatsink gets pretty hot, but you know, what can you expect being on about 16 to 20 hours a day? Got a little timer going for that. It's on nighttime right now because it's dark out, but have it going just a little bit past nighttime just because it's not an incredible amount of sun. I'm trying something new with this Tommy Atkins mango. I'm waiting for the seed to fully sprout, not just the root stock, but also the not just the taproot, but also the branch and leaves to start to sprout a little bit. See if that gives it a bit of a head start and helps it sprout and grow a little bit better. Just a little bit of an experiment there. A few of these Korean melons died, but overall they're doing pretty good. They're still pretty tightly packed in there, and a few of them are still a little tipsy from when they had were lacking in any light. A few of them, like this one here, are still standing up real nice. Pretty much all have 3 leaves on them now, which is a good sign. And we got some of the pots ready for our new plants. We have a couple of different citrus trees here. See if I remember which ones are which. I'll just look at the tags. This one right here. Aha! This one's the satsuma. It's an owari satsuma. And then this one is a clementine. Can't remember what kind of clementine. Satsumas and clementines, both types of oranges or citrus trees. They're both like mangoes in that they're a broadleaf evergreen, a hardwood evergreen. Because they grow in tropical climates, they never lose their leaves, and so that's part of the reason why we have to grow them indoors. And the other tree that we have, our Chicago fig. I'm gonna have to prune off these little bitty figs here probably because we want to make sure that it has enough energy to grow once we transplant it. But this one has the potential to be grown outdoors because it's hardy all the way to zone 5, which is where we're at. With covering, it can be even grown in zone 4, but just to give it the best chance that it has, we'll probably keep it indoors at least most of the time. Then we have our 2 strawberry plants here. This one is the pine berry. That one, it's a pale white strawberry. And from what I've heard, it tastes like a blend of strawberry and pineapple. And supposedly they're very pest and bird resistant because it's harder for them to find the pale white berry. And then over here, with our order, we got us a free Maxim strawberry. It's just a tiny little thing there. Barely any bit of a plant there, a bit of yellow on it actually. But those things grow really big. So that'll be nice to have. I've heard some of them getting maybe baseball or maybe even softball size. I'll have to double check. You can do a Google on it if you want. But so that's what we have looking forward for in the future. We're going to leave these to grow a little bit in their container while we get the PVC grower set up. With these strawberries, we'll probably prune back any fruits and flowers that grow on them and just encourage the runners to grow. Keep them under the full spectrum grow lights for a while to encourage vegetative growth, encourage more of the shoots, and keep the deeper red lights off so that way it doesn't encourage flowering and fruiting before they're ready. So that way we can fill up the PVC planters with some more of those strawberries, but we'll see how it goes.